Oh, Lord. That is a lot of discontent. Please don't let me lose. Welcome back, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between. I am your host, Squincelot, and we're returning today to Frostpunk. Yesterday was a pretty quick day. I anticipate today and tomorrow and probably the 14th are all also going to be pretty quick days. Now, we've got our scouts out here hanging out in Winterhome. They just arrived. We are not going to explore it just yet. As soon as we explore Winterhome, the next stage of the game starts, and I want these last couple of days to just make sure that everything at home is in order and functioning to maximum efficiency, and we're just as well prepared as we can be for the next part of the game. Everything we can take care of now is one less thing to worry about in Act 2. Speaking of, all these hungry people need to go get food, and I think they're all hunters because it's not opening up a dialogue box for me. That's all right. They will eat eventually. We have food now. We're all good. We are currently researching infirmaries, which we will be building a couple of once that's done. We're also going to want to build a couple of hunters' huts. I think we can probably get the hunters' tactics research today. And if we can do that, we will have some additional workers we can use to staff a couple of new hunters' huts. So, hunting tactics. This will make it so that the hunters' huts employ fewer people, which just means we can have more hunters' huts. More hunters' huts means more food. More food means, well, maybe we can stop feeding them soup and they'll stop complaining all the time. Now, I think all of our unemployed workers right now are actually sick and in treatment, so nobody's gonna come out here and build anything until the end of the day, but we'll go ahead and put our infirmaries down. Now, building in this game can be a little bit finicky, and I want to squeeze as many infirmaries as possible on this first row, so I'm actually doing a little bit of finagling with the road placement. I've built all the infirmaries back one and drawn a line in between them, drawn a street in between them, so that I will be able to fit 5 infirmaries on this road instead of 4, which I could have done this with our hunters' huts too. Hunters' huts and infirmaries have the same footprint, but I didn't think about it, and I'm not going to rebuild everything. And there is plenty of room on the map to build everything that your people will need throughout the game. I just like futzing around with placement, apparently. I don't know. It's an obsession. I can't help it. So we're gonna build 2 infirmaries. Now, infirmaries do require steam cores, which is why I'm being a little bit conservative with them. As the game goes on, we'll build more and more infirmaries. It's nice to have them. People get treated faster, and it's just all around better than the medical post. But I do want to hold on to a couple of our steam cores. We're not going to get any more steam cores until we get to scouting again, and when we research the upgrade for our coal mines, upgrading our coal mines will require a steam core for each one, and we have 3 coal mines, so we're only going to be able to upgrade 2. So I don't want to use all of our steam cores on infirmaries and then not be able to upgrade our coal mines. Hi there, my citizens at this sawmill who want to talk to me. Something tells me you're gonna complain about the long work days. Oh gee, how did I know? I don't care that you're working long days. We're all working really long days. I don't sleep at all. I spend all night planning for this great society, how we will survive, how I'm gonna feed you. Would you just do your part, okay? Do your part. That's all I'm asking. I won't address this right now. Or ever. Ooh. Oh, Lord. That is a lot of discontent. I think we're gonna get an ultimatum. Please don't let me lose. I really thought I was good this game. Let's see. I mean, not good. I mean, I know everybody dislikes me, but anywho, we just emptied out that cookhouse because they have no rations or raw food to convert into rations, so we'll let them build some stuff, including some beautiful, delicious ice cream flavored worlds. Ice cream flavored worlds. That's right. All right. And when they're done building the infirmaries, we'll probably tear down some of these medical posts. I think I will also have them build. Are we going to finish this tonight? Ooh, it's going to be close. The hunting tactics. Hopefully we'll finish it tonight. I'll go ahead and throw down a couple more hunters' huts. And, okay, there's one. Okay, now we have some engineers available. I'll throw them in there. And there's hunting tactics. Ooh. Yeah, okay, hunting tactics is research. We'll look at that in just a second. This medical post is turned off. Let's go ahead and dismantle that. There's a lot of people over there. Anybody in this one? No patience. You can demolish that then. There's still a few people over here. These other ones, I'm gonna say, are gonna be dismantled after the second infirmary is up. But just dismantling a couple of those gave us some engineers to staff this infirmary. Now, we do need to pick a research for tomorrow. Let's see, what are we wanting in? We've still got a couple of days until our next temperature drop. Actually, tomorrow it's going up, and then in a couple of days it'll drop down to where it is right now, and we're handling this temperature just fine. I mean, people are chilly, and yes, a lot of people are getting sick, but we're not in any kind of state of emergency right now. So I'm not worried about heating at the moment. We are gaining a ton of coal every day. We're getting 95 wood a day, 42 steel a day. And of course, nobody's staffed in the cookhouse, but we are stockpiling food. I think wood and steel, particularly steel, is something that we need to work on. We can help with our steel situation by building a second steel works. Now, next time we run into a steel bottleneck, our only choice will be to upgrade the buildings, because those are the only two spots on the map for the steel works. But we'll go ahead and put that down, and let's see. Resources. I think we'll also put down a second sawmill. And I think we're gonna go ahead and do sawmill and steelworks. I'm not sure if we'll get them both done right back to back, but I want to at least get one of them done. I'm gonna go ahead and start on sawmill. And because we dismantled our original sawmill over here, I actually want to throw down a second sawmill. I don't want to get in a situation where I'm not paying attention, because that rarely, but sometimes happens, where I'm not paying attention and I cause problems for myself. And with only one sawmill, if that sawmill runs out of resources and I'm not paying attention, we could really get into trouble if we don't have enough wood. So I'm going to throw down a second sawmill. This will get everything back here behind these hunters' huts. Draw a road out to it. And I think once our hunters' huts over here are done, that will take 20 of our workers, leaving us 14, 15, 16. So we should be in... Ooh, everybody's so angry. Oh, you know what? I could help with this. I could help with this coldness by, you know, turning on the overdrive. Will that make you happier? Are you happier now? All right, it's actually after midnight, and I will go ahead and real quick throw these folks into the new hunter's huts that just finished. And I will throw 10 people in the steelworks and 10 people, well, not 10 people, 6 people in the sawmill over here, because that's all we've got. And so now we have everyone employed. A lot of them are sick, but that's okay, we'll be fine. We've got a couple of sick people who will hopefully be heading to the infirmary. Oh. Oh, right, I need to dismantle some medical posts. I was about to say I don't have any engineers for this infirmary, but yes I do. They're just sitting around twiddling their thumbs in empty medical posts. Hey, you, get to work. Now, do I have any more medical posts? That one is being dismantled. That's an infirmary, medical post. Are there patients in here? Let's do this real quick. Let's put these 10 in here. And now, do you have any patients? No patients. Okay. So we are now dismologing. It's a word. Look it up. Dismantling or demolishing, whatever you choose, all of our medical posts. We have as many beds in these 2 infirmaries as we did in the 4 open medical posts that we had running. And it's using the same amount of engineers. The nice thing about these infirmaries is that they heal people faster. And while I'm looking at it, I am going to turn on the heaters in the infirmary. Keep our engineers nice and toasty warm and not sick. I don't want our doctors sick. All right, so we have a ton of food at the moment, and it's all soup. I think we should be good when we staff the cookhouse again to start making standard meals. But I think because we've got a couple of days worth of food, I'm going to let everybody work on more essential functions tomorrow and just not make any more rations tomorrow. We're already stressed out on our storage capacity. But otherwise, I think day 12 went pretty darn well. Not too shabby. We're just really preparing at this point. Preparing. I want to thank you very much for joining me on another fairly quick day here in Frostpunk. We'll get back to it tomorrow, and it will probably also be a quick day. And then on the 15th day, oh, things are going to pick up. Things are going to pick up. If you've been enjoying this series and you like this episode, hit the thumbs up button. And if you want to make sure you never miss an episode, subscribe. And while you're down there, ring that cowbell.